On February 19th, 2013, the body of Elisa Lam, a 21-year-old Canadian woman, was found in a water tank on top of the Cecil Hotel in downtown Los Angeles. Now, this alone is a strange thing to hear, but the events that were caught on a hotel camera right before her death leave many more questions than answers. Before we continue, let me share some of the hotel's dark history. The Cecil Hotel has a horrible legacy. Located in Los Angeles city's Skid Row, the dark past of the hotel includes being a home to infamous serial killers Richard Ramirez and his copycat killer, Jack Unterweger. Elizabeth Short, also known as the Black Dahlia murder victim, the city's best-known unsolved murder, also made the Cecil her last stop before her death. And in 1964, Goldie Osgood, the pigeon lady of Pershing Square, was raped and murdered in her room at the Cecil, another crime that has never been solved. There have also been suicides, one of which also killed a pedestrian passing in front of the hotel. The hotel has in recent years become a hotspot of paranormal activity and has drawn TV shows like Ghost Hunters and Ghost Adventures to the property. Many people believe that the hotel is haunted, or worse, cursed. Elisa Lam was a student at the University of British Columbia at the time she decided to take what she called the West Coast Tour on her Tumblr blog. Elisa traveled alone via Amtrak and bus and arrived at the Cecil Hotel and checked herself in on January 26th. While traveling, Lam kept in touch with her parents back in British Columbia daily. On January 31st, the day she was scheduled to check out of the Cecil Hotel and leave for Santa Cruz, they did not hear from her and called the Los Angeles police. The family flew to Los Angeles to help with the search. Another week went by without Lam being found, and on February 14th, the LAPD released a video of the last known sighting of her, taken by a video surveillance camera on February 1st in the Cecil Hotel's elevators. Here is that video. While the search for Lam was raising the case's media profile, guests at the hotel began complaining to management about low water pressure in their rooms. Some also claimed that their water was oddly colored and had a slightly unusual smell. Employees began investigating. On the morning of February 19th, an employee went to the roof where 4 1,000-gallon water tanks provided water to the city's supply for the guest rooms and the kitchen and coffee shop downstairs. In one of them, he found Lam's body. Police responded, and by noon that day, the hotel had drained the tank so firefighters could cut it open and remove the body, since the opening of the tank was too small to accommodate the necessary equipment. Elisa was found nude, the clothes from the elevator video floating beside her along with her watch and room key. After being removed from the tank, Lam's body was taken to the county coroner's office to be autopsied. 2 pathologists spent 4 hours that afternoon dissecting it and examining her internal organs. On February 21st, the coroner's office reported that they had found her death to be an accidental drowning with bipolar disorder as a significant factor. Toxicology reports revealed no drugs or alcohol in her system, and although she was found to be nude, there was no signs of any sexual assault. The investigation had determined how Lam died, but did not offer an explanation as to how she got into the tank in the first place. Doors and stairs that access the hotel's roof are locked, with only staff having passcodes and keys, and any attempt to force them would supposedly have triggered an alarm. However, the hotel's fire escape could have allowed her to bypass those security measures if she or someone who might have accompanied her there had known. Apart from the question of how she got on the roof, others ask if she could have gotten into the tanks by herself. All 4 tanks are 4 by 8 foot cylinders, propped up on concrete blocks. There is no fixed access to them, and hotel workers had to use a ladder to look at the water. They are protected by heavy lids that would be difficult to replace from within. Police dogs that searched through the hotel for Lam, even on the roof shortly after her disappearance was noted, did not find any trace of her, it was recalled, although they had not searched the entire area near the water tanks. There are more questions in this situation than there are answers. What happened to Elisa Lam? Why did the elevator not move after pressing numerous buttons? What did she see outside the elevator? What was she so afraid of? Was it a spiritual entity? Was there someone outside the elevator? Was this footage tampered with? Let me know in the comments below. For more videos like this, be sure to subscribe.